up, it was all a dream. Related to killers and dope fiends. Cousin was moving at 14. White things but no porcelain. How could they sleep on this poor thing? What I foreseen was a short thing.
Huge shout out to Uno Hype for always kicking these videos off on the right note. You guys definitely make sure to check out his music. All of it is linked in the description box below. He is so talented and I know you guys will love it. But what's up, Lakers fam? You guys are watching Lakers Report by Chat Sports, all things Lakers. I'm your host, Hannah Kulik, aka Laker Han. I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving, an amazing holiday weekend. But we are back and we have a lot of things to discuss with our Los Angeles Lakers. So I thought today we could just catch you guys up on all things purple and gold, talk about some of the greatest Lakers breaking news stories and rumors, of course. So let's just hop right into it, starting with Bradley Beal. Now, this past week, the Lakers blew out the Washington Wizards. They completely dominated that game. It was awesome. But of course, reporters couldn't help but ask Bradley about kind of the recent trade speculation back this summer about him potentially coming and joining the purple and gold. Now, obviously, Beal was heavily tied to the Lakers this past summer and a little bit earlier on before the season started, but back in October, he actually signed a contract extension with the Washington Wizards. So he is going to be with them through the years 2021 and 2022. So he is most likely not going to be traded because also, as we all know, that this new NBA rule, you are not allowed to be traded until at least 6 months after you have signed a new contract. So it's most likely that Bradley Beal is going to be a Washington Wizard through the year 2022. Now, a lot of people are saying, you know, now that he has played the Lakers, did he regret that decision? Did he regret not being able to team up with Anthony Davis and LeBron James and win a championship? And here's what Bradley had to say about that. At the end of the day, there is no guarantee you'll win a championship by jumping ship. Only one team wins, and when it comes down to decision making, I really factored that in. It looks great, but the grass isn't always greener. Now, is that necessarily true? Does Bradley not wish he was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers? I don't necessarily know. For me personally, as a player, I would always want to put myself in a position to win a championship every season. Obviously, like he said, only one team wins it every year, but if I'm a player who wants to be great, I want to be in the contention to be able to win a championship, and as we all know, that's definitely not the case for the Washington Wizards. They're not on their way to having a successful season at all, where the Lakers, on the other hand, are currently the #1 team in the NBA. So if any team here has the best shot at winning that NBA championship, it definitely looks like the Lakers are on their way. So let me know what you guys thought about this. Do you guys think that Bradley Beal is just maybe a little bit salty because the Lakers didn't want him and he knew that they probably weren't going to trade for him, and that's why he kind of settled and decided to re-sign with the Washington Wizards and sign this kind of bigger long-term contract? Or do you think, no, he just really likes playing in Washington, he just wouldn't be a good fit with AD? Because personally, if I was him, I would come and want to play with AD and LeBron. But of course, he's not going to tell the national media that or any reporters that. He's a Washington Wizard, so he doesn't want to stir up any crazy controversy. Now, before we move on to some of our other topics here today, we've got a lot of really good ones to talk about. I want to make sure that you guys are all informed because we are having a huge Cyber Monday sale right now on Chat Sports. All of the links are going to be in the description below. So we are having a huge sale on all Lakers gear, and we are honestly having huge discounted prices. So definitely make sure to go check that out. And also, before tomorrow night's game, the Lakers are going to be playing the Denver Nuggets. So it is the top 2 teams in the league playing each other. I want to know what you guys think that score is going to be. Obviously, the Lakers lost this past game against the Dallas Mavericks at home, so they're going to be looking to come back, a revenge game. AD and LeBron said they never wanted to lose 2 games in a row this season. So comment down below, predict Tuesday night score, Lakers at Denver Nuggets, and whoever wins will get sent $25 via Venmo. So definitely go ahead and do that. It's a great opportunity to win some extra cash, and perfect timing, of course, because it is the holidays. But moving on, let's talk a little bit Andre Iguodala, because it would not be a Lakers rumors report if we did not mention Andre Iguodala, because of course, he is the guy that everyone is keeping their eye for. We are just waiting for the ball to drop and for him to finally be a Laker. But unfortunately, according to Brian Windhorst, a new team has really emerged as the potential landing spot for Iggy. So according to Brian Windhorst, it is actually the Dallas Mavericks now who seem like to be the #1 landing spot for Iguodala, because they have a tradable contract in Courtney Lee and they have some extra second-round picks that they believe Memphis would be interested in. So obviously, this isn't the greatest news, the greatest update for the Lakers, but still, it is just a rumor, and we're going to be hearing a million and one of these. So far, I feel like if Dallas really wanted to go after Iguodala, they would have already made that trade. So definitely is good that they haven't done so already. But of course, it still is a possibility, because at the end of the day, we know that Memphis doesn't really want to buy Iggy out. They would prefer to trade him. And right now, the Lakers just don't really have any assets that they could do, because of course, they do not have any first-round draft picks, which is of course Memphis's first option when they are considering trading Iguodala in that trade. But Dallas actually does have some valuable pieces that Memphis may be interested in. So it's looking like maybe Dallas is kind of creeping up there in talks to potentially landing Iggy. But Laker fam, do not worry, because this is just a rumor. Like I said, we're going to be hearing a million and one of these, and I still have a pretty darn good feeling that Iguodala is going to be a Laker. But there is your little Iguodala update. Now, I also do want to take a second to just thank you guys so much, because over the weekend, we actually hit 10,000 subscribers, which was my goal. I know I said it in a ton of videos, but I said that I really wanted to hit 10K by the end of November, and we did it. So I am so happy. Thank you guys so much, and a huge welcome to all of our new members here of this Lakers Report family. If you have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below, and let's go to 15K, guys. But let's move on and let's talk a little bit about Dwight Howard. Now, like I mentioned, the Lakers did formally play the Washington Wizards, and that was a team that Dwight Howard was actually on this past season. He only played in 9 games for them because it was a very injury-stricken season for Dwight Howard, but he still says that even though he knew that they had a losing record and they were interested in developing their young talent, and he was really unhealthy and wasn't able to play due to injuries, he still didn't expect to be traded. But at the end of the day, he was prepared for anything, and you know, he knows that this is a league, this is a business, and you can really be traded at any point, any time. Now, he was traded to the Memphis Grizzlies, and then of course, Memphis ended up buying him out, which ultimately allowed him to come and join the Lakers, which has really given him this platform to kind of redeem his entire career. We have seen Dwight Howard go from the most hated man in LA to a fan favorite. I, for one, am very happy that this all played out, that the Wizards did trade him, because Memphis bought him out, and now he is a Laker, and he is having a huge impact with this team, obviously doing so much for this purple and gold team that necessarily doesn't even show up on a stat sheet, but really providing a ton of energy on and off the court. So I, for one, am very happy that the Washington Wizards decided to trade him in the first place, and I know that Dwight Howard is as well, because like I mentioned, this season is really redeeming his entire career. But nonetheless, Dwight was still very surprised to be traded from the Washington Wizards. Now, to finish out this Lakers report, we have to discuss LeBron James' career milestones, because he's going to be hitting quite a few very soon. But before we do, again, just want to remind you guys about the huge Cyber Monday sale that Chat Sports is having. Little example of some awesome deals you can get is this these two Laker t-shirt combo, which is 50% off. We also have a LeBron James hoodie for 30% off, and so much more. So really, all of our Lakers gear, we are having huge discounts, so definitely make sure to check that out. Again, the links are all in the description below. But let's talk a little bit of LeBron James milestones, because he's going to be hitting quite a few in the very near future. Now, LeBron James is definitely entering the last chapter in his career, and it has been an amazing career. He's a 3-time NBA champion. He's been to the finals 9 times. He's a 4-time just season MVP. He's a 3-time finals MVP. He is truly going to be going down as one of the best players in the entire world to ever play the game of basketball. And now this year, it really seems like, even though this season is going to be so exciting for him in many ways, the potential to again win another championship, it's also going to be very exciting for him, because he's going to have some personal career milestones that he is going to be passing. Now, he only needs 588 more points to pass former Lakers star Kobe Bryant for 3rd place on the NBA's all-time scoring list. I know when he hits that one, it's going to be a little hard for me because Kobe is my hero, my favorite player to ever play, so it's going to be a little weird for me to see LeBron passing up Kobe Bryant, but still, he deserves it. An outstanding feat. It's only 588 points before he passes Kobe Bryant on the NBA's all-time scoring list. He also currently ranks 10th in the NBA with 8,879 assists, but he's soon going to be passing Gary Payton, who has 8,966, Isaiah Thomas, who has 9,061, and he can even surpass Chris Paul, who has 9,290 career assists all this season. So that is something there that just goes to show what an impressive player LeBron James is. Already having a tremendous season. He's leading the league in assists by a long shot, off to one of the most impressive seasons that he's honestly ever had in his career, which is crazy, because when you look at LeBron James and his age and what he is still able to do, it's just unbelievable, out of this world. LeBron James is definitely not human, so he deserves all of the respect he gets, all of the milestones he's going to pass. He deserves a huge congratulations, and us Laker fans should just be very lucky that we get to have him come play for our team and allow him to really be able to surpass these milestones and have these huge marks on his life and his career, all while wearing the purple and gold jersey. But that is going to be it for today's Lakers report, breaking down the latest breaking news stories and rumors regarding our purple and gold. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a double thumbs up if you liked it. Of course, don't forget to subscribe here and join this Lakers report family. And until next time, Laker Han is out. Bye guys.